DJ?
What's up, everybody? All right, happy Easter. Happy Easter. Yes. Announcements today. So here we go. We're gonna go help planting regular corn for chopping. What's everybody doing today? Stuff. Then we'll turn it back on. How you doing, Brooks?
All right.
So, you stayed on longer than 2 minutes.
Yep.
What'd you change?
I didn't change anything. All of a sudden this morning it was working better, so I think it was a plant issue down here. I had them come out and look at it, and he more or less agreed. Didn't really come out and say anything.
It was like their main connection or something.
Something. Don't know. But he installed a couple of filters that are supposed to be on that weren't, and things like that.
Alright, so you guys are planting corn or sorghum?
Corn.
Corn.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm assuming Brooks has got 12 pretty much done already. Probably doesn't take too long. Smaller fields.
It won't be too long. We'll be done with what field is it? It's 31.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing here. So what do we need to do here?
Go to 28 or whatever. The only other thing, the only other thing we can plant right now without fast forwarding is sorghum.
Yeah. That's...
Make sure TxZar got done spraying.
Truck's lime green and black. I was wondering if it was Brooks on here trying to spray.
Whoever it is, they sprayed that whole field. Good on them.
Pitter patter.
Putting down some pre-emergent.
We're gonna have to
I guess you
refill.
can't do that, can you?
What?
Pre-em.
Could have.
So it doesn't actually keep the seed from sprouting?
Pre-emergence? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Trees are huge.
Yeah.
That's the best line of defense. Don't want them weeds to come out of the ground.
Alright, so we gotta change the sorghum here. Let me see if I can find it. That one.
Use that
Should be right
residual.
Feed corn.
Hey, Mr. Gordy, how you doing? So, is it better now with this update?
What?
planter.
How's it better?
Oh, I mean, less power. I thought that's what we... Or you just added the sorghum.
I don't think I'm dragging down. I just added sorghum. I never changed anything from last night.
Okay.
The engine load's lighter. It's just still high RPM, but I don't think it's lugging us as bad.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's when you climb the hills, you should be able to tell there, I suppose, right?
I don't think it ever lugged this tractor down below 8 anywhere.
I was gonna say, you
Even
guys
on
have
the
a
crossing
decent
the
hill in
ditch.
that field, so.
Crossing the ditch is still doing 8, so happy enough. I'm surprised they had it set up to plant 9 to begin with.
Should be more, what, 7?
Probably.
Yeah.
Editing crop destruction for the stubble. It's a little dramatic, yeah. Too bad that doesn't work on servers. Because so far, all those edits have not worked on servers from what I've seen.
It used to work in 15.
Yep.
What edits?
Crop destruction, so like the wheels and stuff would take the stubble out, or, you know, stalks or whatever.
And leave the wheel tracks in the cornfield when you combined it.
I am curious to see what the texture looks like TxZar did for the wheat. It's nice straight rows.
Oh, we better hope we get that far.
Seriously.
Check, we were ready. Other side.
Coming down right beside you guys.
Yay.
Yeah, you are.
Where are you?
Canadian goose. The silly goose.
Letting you go first, that way I'll take the other one. The one on your left, and then Brooks can turn short and take the one on your right.
I'm just hoping we can finish this field on what we got left.
Should have had Dusty come over here, we would have been able to get it. He'd been here, finished up point rows, but
Said you almost had it done. I'm like, well, there's no point in me driving all the way over there.
I think we should be able to get close with 1200. There really ain't many long rows left. Brooks probably has more
Yeah.
than we do.
Dr. Dog, I'm eating some snacks like apples and shit, and you don't need to see me eat that.
Why?
I want to.
No, you don't. You're not even watching the stream.
You're right, because I'd be lagging if I was.
Right. Also, when you're planting, it takes out the crop and grows that way. That's not right. That's a little weird, because, I mean, like, we don't have crop destruction in the server, and, like, the seed hawk and stuff will still... You can replant anything you want, at least with the seed hawk scripting. I don't know about this planter, but... So something's up with your crop destruction then, right? Does the same thing. Shouldn't. I wouldn't think. Starting to like this planter a little more and more now that it works better. still think it's kind of ugly, but
I think it's overbuilt and it's kind of ugly for that reason, but that's why it's kind of cool at the same time.
really want that white planter. Both versions, really. Or even just the regular version, and then is the other thing for strip till. I think doing some strip till would be really fun.
I just wish the game could handle it. Then it would be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, I wish the game could handle it more than just making it look like you're doing it.
To run a meter wide rows if we're gonna do that. Just need to get a programmer that figures out how to break into the damn game engine. Somebody that knows what they're doing and just get in there and fix it.
Hey, Robbie, thanks for the host, bud.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have enough seed to plant another field.
I'm not. I only have like 700 left.
We're doing pretty good, Robbie. Thanks for asking.
Did you miss some over here, Dylan?
Yeah, must have. So skip.
We need planted textures versus seeded textures, showing the rows. Well, it should just be dynamic. Pick up whatever's planting, just pick up what that is.
You can head over to Dusty Brooks.
Whoop! Little squirrely there.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't want to
that's
turn
the road
fast
right
with
there.
it.
Woo! Nice.
See what you guys get for going so fast?
I didn't do it. You just fucked up even worse. You should
Coming
have
down the
pulled it
road?
out. You should have just backed up. You
Well,
take
he's upside down.
Omega lol.
Because I did it once already.
Omega lol's in chat. Or Dylan flipping the tractor and planter, like literally flipping the tractor and planter.
I think you hit the collision of that tire and it just goes, oh.
It just completely freaks out and
Or it's the high center of gravity.
Why the fuck can I reset the planter but I can't reset the tractor?
You're probably trying to reset the different tractor.
Come on, I'm resetting my tractor. It lets you reset implements if you're not logged in as that. I don't understand.
Might want to grab my GPS, Brooks, when you're going by. Doesn't quite line up on the other side, so there's going to be a pretty big overlap on that side.
Ooh.
Planter's nice and clean now.
Shit.
That's why they have the attacher going limited to only 15 degrees.
Think so?
Implement
Oh, I'm
camera
sure.
looks nice on this thing.
It didn't do it. Didn't do that before.
Surprised Dusty hasn't said anything about it yet.
Actually, honestly. There we go. What do you mean, what are we going to do with no more Random? Random will be back. He's just on vacation for the weekend.
We don't need him.
Oof, that implement camera though.
What?
Takes a while to fill up.
Yeah. Implement camera for everything.
We're putting down sugar beets, aren't we?
I was thinking we should. Means we have to buy the ropas, but
Already have it.
yeah, I haven't bought it yet, but it's not expensive at all. Buy it from Brooks, dude. Movement over there. Oh yeah, try not to do it. I'll support you. Share it, whatever. And it really uses the sorghum fast. There you go. You want that? Because the windows are open. 72 degrees out.
'81.
Mom and Dad's side.
It's a balmy 29 there.
Hey, Rizzo, how you doing? Tractor dog, yeah. Welcome to the South. Everything's yellow too because of the pollen.
Where'd the line go?
Oh, I gotta go back to work. Tired. Jumped to the last night.
Yeah, something about the triples I was just like, yeah, I'm just not sure about. So we're all running duals. You don't really see triples a lot unless you're doing a bunch of sugar beet stuff.
At least on an 8R, I'd like to have the damn, you get the Firestones on the 9R.
Well, yeah. Definitely need to be doing
A
that.
version of that. Just like we go see Nicholas. Me and Nicholas had 8Rs with Firestones on it. Probably find them and just steal them off there.
I have to look. It shouldn't be too hard to fit the Firestones on these. Some duals, but we'll just do triples. Nope, no DBs right now. We decided to use the Great Plains. Something a little different.
Better.
It's definitely modeled better than the DBs. Feel-wise. Texture-wise.
That damn Brent Grand card is so detailed. The tracks, they literally they modeled the grease zerks.
Oh, did they really?
Idler wheels, yeah. I was looking at that.
LS dubs, yes. I really want to get the LS dubs on the 9Rs as well. Even probably the 8R would be kind of cool. LS dubs on this pulling planter. Got to do a lot of work to wheels though to make them fit the dubs, and separations or using the in-game wheels just don't work because for John Deere's you want to use the inside wheel, the cast iron.
I wonder if you ought to go look at Aggo's 7R.
I think those are
I
separate.
wonder if he had. I'm wondering if they are. At least the rears, I would think. I don't
I mean,
know. Maybe.
theoretically, we probably could just take this out, separate it, but I'm afraid there'd be a ring, outside ring then, where the inside ring is, as you stretch it. That's what
Yeah.
that's what would need to be rebaked. Or the hardest part is, I mean, Giants uses the scale commands so they have one size and you can scale it up to whatever diameter you want, so you don't know what diameter to make it. You can scale it within the Giant's outer ring then, because that would work as well. That's something I wish I could figure out, but I have not figured out the scripting part to make it how they scale it.
Pulled the power takeoff unit off my white today, or this morning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Drained all the rear end oil.
On pass 4, I went around the outside, and I'm at 25%.
I think it doesn't. I don't know if it uses too much, but I mean, you have to update the map to change that. I think.
What?
How much seed the map requires to plant.
Yeah.
It didn't Abel. He sets his maps up like that.
That was
realistic yields.
I'm okay with that. Just so sorghum is. I've never seen seed for sorghum. Is it smaller or larger where you use more of it?
Yeah, they get small.
It's planted at a higher population too.
Right.
Yeah. And they have their own plates for the planters. Are really, yeah, they're smaller than beans.
Oh, okay. Why do you say Giant's Editor's gonna die? What else are you gonna use? Have it built into Blender or Maya? Cool, but you really have to learn a bunch of new tools.
Think about it. People would be so much better at modding if that's how it actually was.
Oh, that's true. There'd be no
'Cause
just.
I mean, that's been
parts
just the
together
way
all
it
time.
always was. It was always that way.
You're lost in Giant's Editor?
How you get lost in Giants? It's like Windows Vista. I'm lost in Windows Vista. Like, dude. You get lost, there's a big red X in the top right corner, you know?
You put the direct seating on this too this time?
Yep. That was on last night.
Oh. Did you try it or no?
No.
Probably on 17 or something. Just your windows don't change to the lit up texture at night and don't know why. I didn't know there was a different texture for night. There's only one texture for windows, I thought. Nice work, Cody.
I mean, unless he's talking about like the lenses for lights, but then,
Or windows in like houses and shit.
Are you meaning the coronas on your lights?
I think he's lost in the sauce.
Dude, this is essentially a 24-row planter. And it's got split rows, which means technically it's on 15-inch centers, right? Or is it 22?
What?
15s. Split row.
No, split row is on 30.
Oh, is it still 30?
Yeah,
so
it's
every
split
still
row.
30.
They're two rows together on 30s.
Yeah, okay. So it's not really 15
Not
or
necessarily
22
split
or
row.
whatever. Yeah.
I need to find a picture because it's actually cool as shit in real life. Because I think Michael S had a picture on his Instagram actually
Oh, did he?
of what it looks like, and it looked really cool. But whenever they're little plants, you know, they're just 30-inch rows, but there's two little plants right there in a row.
Home row.
It's cool.
It's two different texture files for houses. Oh, you're trying to do houses. Sorry.
So yeah, that's over our head. None of us are mappers. Okay, we're gonna have to refer you to Random Sparks,
Yep. Message his page.
professional mapper.
Dude, this is map's name is Newlin. If you do the info command, I think, or the map command, exclamation map. You know what? I can even do that. I can.
Do it. Do it.
There we go. This field, I don't know. I didn't buy this field. It's not super large. Probably 50, 60 acres, something like that, maybe. I don't know, although it should take us a little longer to plant it than 30 minutes, but... Make it to the end? Are we gonna make it to the end? %, baby. 4%. Pass is there. You guys are all the way over here already? Wow, knock that field out. This is an 8400R. We all have 8400s. We got 4 of those, and we have 3 570 RXs. Right by them, right here. I'm gonna drive over to the bin and fuel, not fuel, but fill her up. Can't talk. One's a little cleaner than the others. $8520R, like an 8R. Yeah. All right. 11's beans 32 is what we're gonna do 32 as.
Still need a sunflower field.
Thinking 30 just so it's small, unless you want to try to do beets up in 30. When can we plant beets? Beets. Yep, we can plant beets now too. 5 degrees Celsius. Do that. Get the stuff bought, activated, and all that kind of stuff. Sunflowers in 32 and beets in 30?
Sure.
Sunflowers.
I'm so far back in these damn pictures, I want to find that twin row picture because I thought it was so damn cool.
No, we cannot do sunflowers yet, so I guess we gotta do the beets. Or do we want to fast forward today so the timing's a little different?
Not gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna take us very long to.
Okay. Pictures of what, Dylan?
What?
So far back in the pictures?
I'm trying to find this damn twin row picture of this corn. It looked so damn cool, but I can't find it so damn far back. I'm going to find it though. I can feel it.
Search his page.
On Instagram.
Seasons? I think we're running 9-day seasons still. We could probably drop that to 6. Question
What?
is 6-day seasons instead of 9.
Leave them to 9. That'll be nice when you get to doing cattle.
That and harvest, possibly. Looks just flying down the road. I'm just butting on all. I've got to take this too long to plant beets. This tiny field with 3 of us. Gotta shift GPS. Alright, you're good. Oh. Bye. Hopefully it will.
One day, I will find this damn picture.
We're looking at getting a 6130R. That's a tiny little tractor, bud. Be a good little tractor to have, though.
Oh, I found it. Hey.
Duke, thanks for stopping by, bud. Hope to see you again. Hit that follow button. Yeah, little 130 horse tractor. Make a good loader tractor, though. This spine, bush hog type mower.
Crazy to think that people were already planting beans this time last year.
Pretty sure insurance date's like April 15th for that.
Yeah, it is. All them guys that were, well, there was guys I think that were planting corn in
Did I
February.
miss something there, Jake, or something, or what?
What do you mean?
Thought you were still in the field.
I am.
All that should be done, no?
Have you looked at the inspector mod?
No, because I don't have it up. Sorry.
Dummy.
Oh.
That's what I should do, put an implement camera on the sprayer.
Our GPS line up alright, or do you have to move it, Brooks?
I just freehand right here against the edge.
Your Edco's 150 horse. What Edco tractor do you have? Like a Massey or a Challenger or what? Oh, that tractor. Okay, yeah. Thought you were going to work, Dylan.
I was finding that picture.
Yes, I did. And she is.
Keep trying to figure out how these guys are doing these field plans, but I can't quite get it figured out. Pondering on it.
Turn around and I'll back in there and do another headline here for this because of this fence. What do you do on the fill plan?
I was just trying to make it so you could heap up the piles on the Brents. You'd have to only be able to do it in single player, but I just bugs me that you can't heap up a grain cart. So I was just messing.
Ah. M is cheaper version, I think, of the R. If I remember right. Not entirely positive of that, though. Cheaper cab. I think it's like shuttle shift versus your CVT and all that kind of stuff. Don't quote me on that though. I've never looked at an M series. Why do you say that? I mean, it's weird to think about when you think about 38s being standard back in the 90s. .38s and some .42s. Yeah, right, I get that.
You can turn up the output of that 4045.
The usage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... I lowered it a little too much back when I changed it. Button. Lively bunch today.
Hmm?
You sleeping over there?
Yeah. I am.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, bud?
I didn't know the export all thing from Giants actually worked.
Bitch can fuck something. Export all? You exporting, huh?
Just doing that deer cart finishing it.
Ah. Ben to give us his.
You guys playing on the server?
Yes, sir.
Mind if I jump in?
Oh, not at all.
I guess I should ask, is there new stuff I need to update?
Pub planner.
I would just fix the planner. So. Forgot to add sorghum to it last night.
What about this Brent link I see?
Don't worry about no, that's something we're not it's not on the server yet. Dylan's trying to mess with fill planes and stuff. You can get it to heap a little better to look good. One million subs on YouTube. On the 6Rs, I am not sure, Tractor Dog. Anybody know if you can get a front 3-point on a 6R?
Sure, you can special order it. You can get them on a 7R and an 8R. You should be able to get them on a 6.
I think. It'll do anything if you give them money. That may not be true, but... Well, on a 6R, you're not going to see a 6R out on a dairy farm pushing mowers or that kind of thing. Probably not. I mean, not enough horsepower, but best talk to your dealer, bud. But why are you looking at a John D. Deere anyway? Want to upgrade your Eggo, get a Challenger. But 600 series Challenger, I think would be pretty slick. Ah, 5 minutes away. Okay, I get that. Not an hour away, or 2 hours, okay. Where's her? Yes. Where's Zed? I guess I think that's how you pronounce your name. I agree. You pay for the John Deere paint. But if you got really good dealer support versus your other dealers, then you sometimes have to do that. Especially if it's only 5 minutes down the road. It, Brooks.
What?
I'm on the last pass.
Whoopee.
10 really isn't much we can do with that with the trees there, probably. That is grass or something. 10 and 3. Oh, just think what else we could plant, unless we don't want to plant much else.
I did see that 29 came over into, I forget what field number that is, that there's some of that field that you can't plant.
Yeah, there was a tiny bit of it, but we weren't going to worry about it.
Yeah, there's more when I was spraying.
Yeah.
What you got planting.
If you turned around and went the other way, it probably would spray it, but...
You also got to be very careful. You got to be pretty sketchy with the tip of your boom where it's at. Because if you get too far, it'll cut out a huge section.
We're going to wait until... We're going to buy 29 when it has a crop in it, so we can just farm it. Instead of having to worry about planting it. At least that's the idea.
Inbound.
Roger that. Second sprayer, I guess. Or I can go take the second sprayer if you want to plant. Really much we can plant, I guess, until we fuss forward.
I don't care. I'll do either.
You're spraying, don't we, Jake? First, at least what we got planted.
It don't matter.
For the record, the tip of the boom was on the section line.
Yeah, I had the disc on like right on the edge of the grass, and it was leaving some with the disc.
Taking these back to the grain bins then, Dusty?
Yeah, I only have.
I'd probably take them to the main farm. Or find a Quonset hut for all the planters if we can fit them all in there. Brooks is probably right. Grain farm would be easiest because then you could pre-fill them before we take off again.
Yeah. Works.
So do you want me to spray?
Yep, that's fine. We can slowly. Well, I'm not logged in. Are you logged in, Jake?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Want me to grab the sprayer that's at the main farm?
Yeah, that's fine. Sunflowers and beans left.
Hey, how you doing?
We're working on 31.
Yeah, there's 31 and 30 to finish.
Alright, let me log in here. Forwarding. Need 7 degrees Celsius, which we're pretty much there for the sunflowers, but we need to wait a couple days. Soybeans are the same timing, so gonna be at least 3 days fast forward, but we don't want to go too fast until we get some spraying done.
Oh, you're finally able to get on, Brooks?
Finally. It was just a little irritating.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a planter in the middle of the road. Can you reset that? Unless it's still showing there when D-Long tried to reset it when he wasn't an admin. Oh boy.
Oh, over here.
No.
Okay.
Got dark.
Yeah, I was spraying without lights on.
There you go.
He must have reset it as not as an admin, and then it reset it, but it must have left part of it in the.
Maybe. You want a Kubota? No, Tractor Dog. No. You are from New York. Jeez. Just kidding. You see lots of Kubotas in Texas on the little tiny hobby farms. Yeah, I see a sprayer.
Howdy there.
See me coming, or did it look like my lights were off and all that?
Right when you said, "Hey, I see a sprayer," then I finally saw your headlights pop up.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, fence.
Here comes the sun. What are you doing? Oh, hand throttle.
God damn it. Before you switch seasons, let's get this, at least get 31 sprayed.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it coming up as a growth stage resets the whole thing too.
Yeah, that's true. Trying to figure out why the heck is there so many tractors? Brooks, we got more planting to do, so there's no point in taking tractors back. I think we're using these, unless you, or do you want to do the seed hawks for the beans?
Planters.
Okay. Might as well anyway, since that's what we got. Especially the split row. No, get one. Let me know how that works out for you.
Tractors with the CVT take off faster than without.
Nope. Configured with gearbox, I think that has something to do with when you turn it off, it doesn't like take off.
Pretty sure everything we have is default Vario CVT right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that
Seems to
tractor
work
is.
all right. Put them here instead of in the Quantits.
Yeah, for now.
Pile some beets in here. Been good. these. Nice. Brooks, you and I can run the discs back. We should leave them here. Back them.
Back them up against the curve or whatever.
Get the welder out. I need to get it to buy the checkbook holder. Ah. Inside. Fill it with water. Fill it with water. I thought we added. Oh, we could add 10. Never mind. How do we don't have tractors with duals?
Huh?
Why do we don't have any four-wheel drive tractors with duals on them?
Why?
They all wouldn't fit in the shed. Wants it.
Oh.
690s? No, we don't have any 690s yet. It'll probably be the Lexion 780 again. Oh yeah, she's full. Run 690s as soon as something gets released. It's kind of worth using. Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea, Tractor Dog. Not. Why do you need a bunch of houses? Really need one or two, three maybe. You want every one of them to be different. That just makes your file size that much larger though on your map. Ain't coming, boys. Yeah, but if you make one house or two houses, use the same files, just make different color textures for it. Then it's loading the same i3D for the house, and the texture files don't have to be super great. Because it's not something you're looking at a whole lot.
"31's done."
Okay.
And I'm gonna go make a snack while I'm watching Ninja stream.
Oh.
Eric might actually be able to beat Ninja today.
Dying a lot?
Yeah. He's had some bad couple first games.
Does watching him make you want to play the game?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Oh, I'm just curious. Because when I watch those guys, it's like, dang, I want to play that game because it looks fun.
Not really. Because I know I'm not that good.
Oh, I'm definitely not that good either.
Yeah, but see, there's probably a difference between you and me. You like playing stuff you're not good at.
No, I don't. I just have it in my
I
head that I
used-
can
I-
get good at that.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that, but that was when I was in high school and had no life.
Must have knocked the legs out from under her. Alright, let's check the map. Whoa. Sugar beets. 23 is in sugar beets right now.
Yeah, no thank you.
Just planted. Oh yeah.
We can get a crew of about 20 on.
You'd have to.
I miss the good old Call of Duty games.
Oh, me too.
The big sniping maps were my favorite.
That's always been my problem, is I've never been a great sniper. Quick
Really?
scoping. No. I've always been the up close and like sneak up behind you and one tap you in the back of the head with a pistol type guy.
I was the camper.
I always tried, especially like with Halo. I always tried camping and
Halo's pretty hard. Modern Warfare 2 on Call of Duty was easy.
I don't know, clicking, and it might be all my mouse sensitivity and flexes. I don't know. I'd love to get good at it.
I was the ninja of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I love that game.
I think I ended with like 200 and some nukes by the time I got done playing that game.
Wow.
Yeah, the best one was I had 19 in one day on a Saturday.
Ooh.
7 games in a row. Hardcore headquarters. Just sit there and camp people.
Feels really good when you can do like 40, 50 kills with 1 or 2 deaths.
My best game was 152 and 1.
Oh my god.
And that was that little oil rig one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I run around with them fucking submachine gun just destroying kids. I'd have a little camping spot and we'd camp for a little bit and then we'd run around. Pretty good at ninja stabbing too. Hiding in the grass on that not wasteland, but that other one that had the really tall grass. Just hiding there and little kid come running past you.
Yeah.
Jump up, stab him.
Yep.
And it was hardcore, so they didn't know where you were sitting.
Oh, hardcore was the only way to play.
And then I got kicked off Call of Duty for a year.
They thought you got reported all the time?
No, some mom actually called fucking Microsoft.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I kept killing her kid and he was getting mad and swearing at me. So I kept ninja stabbing him on a map. I stabbed him like 15 times that game. She got in, said something to me. I said something back. She got all pissed off and I called her stupid cunt. And she was like, why are you calling me that? And she's like, you know 12-year-olds play this game? I said, ma'am, it's a mature rated game, which means you have to be 17 to buy it. But if you're such an unfit mother and buy your kid a 12-year-old game, I'm sure he's heard fucking swearing before. She must have had all her friends because I got an email from Xbox that said we've had like 5 complaints and we're banning your account. Fuck.
Wow.
So I made a new account. And I stabbed the kid again on my new account.
You found him?
Yeah, my buddy saved his profile. My buddy saved his gamer tag and then sent it to me so I could search his gamer tag.
Nice.
In recent played. My buddy would find him because it was in recent played and, hey, I found him. Okay, I'm coming.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised Xbox never found that other account.
They probably didn't really care. They just felt like they had to do something.
Oh,
I'm not asking Cole to make a house for you, Tractor Dog. Go to 15 or 13 and pull some houses from that aren't in 17.
Yeah, I guarantee you Cole's not going to make you a house, so.
And retexture it.
That's a waste of your time and your carpal tunnel that you're going to get in your hands for asking that message for him to say no.
That grass, there's so much grass.
30's fertilized.
30, 31 are fertilized. Let's fast forward, boys. Go fast now. You guys are... Okay. And those dynamic clouds make the difference in the way this map looks. Rezo, no, we're probably not harvesting quite yet. We still got to get finished planting. And then we'll be doing probably quite a bit of fast forwarding. At least this first season, because I don't know if we'll mess with cows this first season.
Well, we got to mess with some sort of chopping at least.
Well, I think the first season we can chop.
Sorghum?
Yeah, the sorghum and the corn, and then get some corn ready, like regular feed corn. You know, get it ready, and then the second, as we got that done, then we can start buying cows because we'll have stuff to feed them.
Yeah. We can always sell this chaff from the first season.
Right, exactly. Alright, we're probably need to go one more day. I think.
The other sprayers at the main farm.
Okay. We'll have to spray 31 or whatever it is here. 32 is going to be sprayed, and 11 is going to need to be sprayed after we get it planted. So what do you want to do, Jake? Do you want to do 11 as beans and
Yeah.
sunflowers as 31?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
31? 31's planted.
32, sorry. Mid-spring. Alright. Are we there yet? We're in it. We're in it. Let's go planting, boys. Hey, we got some beets growing in this big ass field now. I think we all should tell Dylan he needs to get his ass back on here because we got tons of beets we're gonna harvest out of 23. He'll be like, oh no, I'm not doing that.
You'd use a shit ton of seed just to plant 23.
Got good corn. Got good corn. Good corn. Tractors are all the same, so doesn't much matter.
What are we planning?
Beans in 11, you goofball.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one we should do first. You want to do sunflowers first or beans first?
I don't know.
Or I guess two of us could do beans.
Why don't you all three just work in the fields? I'll follow you with the sprayer.
Oh, okay. Go do the beans then. Well, we're going this way. Let's go do sunflowers first.
I don't think Ninja's won a game yet.
In this side. Well, take the right. TxZar, take the right. Left. Left, I mean left. Take the left. Take the left. Scurry. For some reason I thought we had to go around the other side. I don't know why. A telephone pole right here and take it out.
I wish I had $150 to donate to a streamer.
Attitude.
I'm right there with you.
Where was it though? Was I have access to the mailbox?
Purple suppressed pistol is very OP now.
They change it?
No, it's crazy. Like, I got 2-shotted with one and I was at full health.
Might have just got headshotted.
Well, I don't know, it's pretty accurate at a distance too. Because I was playing squads a couple days ago and I took down 3 of them with a purple pistol.
Should we do 2 wide around?
Yeah, 2 on the ends. Fence is so close. Give us some room. Drone. All the drone guys, so we can get some video footage of last couple fields being planted and sprayed behind us. I need to fix that so it works on multiplayer. The one that's smart, so not me.
Is it a Lua?
Sunflower beans.
That's at work?
Sunflower. I don't know what it is that it causes Lua errors on the server, so I'm guessing the Lua is something to do with that on multiplayer.
Sorry, Jake.
For what?
Making you wait.
I was gonna wait anyway until you guys got a head start. Because I'll close the gap in a hurry.
Shift your GPS over there, Brooks, or did you freehand it?
Freehand.
Okay. Shift mine.
Did you get a package?
Cables. Audio cables. So I can get my second PC up and running. Pipe it all into a audio mixer so you can mix the sounds correctly between the 2 PCs. Order it all
cables
from
did you
Amazon
buy?
because each cable's only like $4 or $5 a piece versus $20 a piece. What'd you say, Brooks?
What kind of cables did you buy?
Whatever Amazon sells.
Are they 1/8 inch or what?
A couple of 1/8 inch, couple of quarter, couple of 1/8, 2/4, some splitters, a couple of toss link cables. It's all gonna go into a Behringer mixer and then back out. Well, both computers go in and then it gets piped back out to the streaming PC for the sound. We'll see. Stuff was on sale and I'm like, okay, it's time to try this because I've been wanting to do it. I just haven't been wanting to spend all the money yet.
Surprised you went with Behringer.
And it was cheaper. It was only $120 versus $200 to $300. And I think, I mean, for as a test, I think it's fine, at least. The other choice was Yamaha, because I wasn't going to do Mackie or anything, because they just, I don't need a big board, I only need like 8 channels.
Yamaha would have been better in my opinion.
Yep, I agree. That's $200, that's another $50 right there.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright. You turned around. Hunter doesn't like to pull through the fence. Strong freaking fence post right there.
Buried like 3 feet into the ground.
Concrete.
Is there something you can throw like a grenade that makes the other player start dancing and can't use his gun?
Yes.
Boogie bomb.
Oh. I just watched Ninja use one. Kid was laying a whole shitload of C4 and he just jumped into the building and hit him with it.
Yep. That's one thing about Ninja. He thinks so fast of what, like, something he can do. All about your location placement or situational awareness, I guess. We'll get decent at that if we weren't playing FS all the time. Level our tractors. Open station 2+2. What? No. Alright, Brooks, you want to save your GPS or do you want to?
I just used GPS on the headline.
I thought we were going to go west.
Oh, east and west? Yeah, I can save it.
Because the gate's down at that end.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where?
Save it on 6.
Loading again. There's something up with the server. XML saves, I think. Slide it over. hand throttle, it doesn't have to sit there and run at 2100 RPM or 2200 RPMs.
Want me to go in the lane next to you or skip one?
I don't care. No, go ahead and come on down right next to me. That's fine.
There was about an inch of a dude's head sticking over a counter, and boom, got him.
With what?
Ninja's line just scared the shit out of him.
Oh, really?
I'll let Eric finish his conversation.
Got him with a heavy shoddy.
All of a sudden he's trying to shoot a guy and all you hear is his wife scream. He's like, what the fuck?
Wrong keyboard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, chat. Kidding.
What?
Oh, I started typing on the wrong keyboard and somehow disconnected. And it drifted on me.
Oh.
Got a sudden craving for chips.
Sour cream and
Like,
onion?
you can hear me digging into my bag of chips or what?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, TxZar, you might want to grab my GPS line again, because I adjusted from Brooks as we were off just a little. Probably doesn't really matter, but... Brooks, I need to put an L on my desk.
That figures.
And turn and do my stuff that I need to do.
Oh. Implement camera. Yay.
Need to put a camera on the sprayer, Jake. Like out on the boom.
Like a GoPro mount.
Yep. Quick camera comes in. Hold down the arrow, makes it look like you're taking the drone and circling your tractor. Going old school, using markers.
These get buried into the dirt too far.
Yeah, they do, kind of, don't they? off there.
What did you find the fence?
Ah, the end did. Yep. It's info tractor dog. Thanks.
Looks like you got your RAM listed twice on your rig specs.
Oh, does it? Outside from you. Sorry, so you don't have to drive so far. Doesn't like the real terrain. That's what I think it is. Wants it flat. Yeah, getting there.
I see Jake
Catching us already?
getting close.
Sunflowers use a whole lot less than sorghum. Save game, save on the server so everybody can get it.
Hey. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? Wait. Shane, thanks for the follow, bud. Welcome. Stick around. Crap, he is catching fast. He's not gonna have to refill it all because the thing doesn't use hardly anything. Planter just a little too soon. TxZar just hard left, just plant.
What was it? Hard left what?
Make a hard left right at the end because Brooks skipped. He lifted the planter just a tad too soon.
Did I? Oops.
GPS. Oot. Reboot.
Don't know why, but I'm starting to feel a little pressured. Jake's catching up so fast.
I know. That's the width of what? All three of these?
No, 2.
But he travels twice as fast.
Yeah.
Any of you guys know MB Farms?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know of him. Blake McKinney, or Kinley, however you say his last name, I'm not sure. Or Blaze, not Blake, sorry. Message you?
Yeah.
About the map.
No, not necessarily about the map. He was asking about playing with us.
Yep.
I don't know
Well,
if you
there's
guys knew or
multiple-
not.
There's multiple MB farm guys, because there's Matthew Bickman and Mark Bronkema too.
They're all the same
Bronk-
group, though.
They're all dumb.
Bronkema, he makes like unrealistic FS mods and then gets mad when you call him out on it. Blaze, nope.
Alright, modder. I mean, could use a little help. Nothing he couldn't
Okay.
learn, but
I don't trust any one of the 3 MBs Eric just stated.
I don't really think we need any other guys. It's not like we're running a 16x map. And we act like we need, like, you know, 12 or 16 people on the server, but
The most I think we ever need with the small field was like 6 or 7.
yeah.
We already have that.
About caught up.
Yeah.
If we had Dylan at it, I think you'd come out about right.
I guess this field has a couple of pretty good dips in it, huh?
That's pretty cool. Get the camera down low, you're like, oh hey, the tractor disappeared over there. Sneaky, do an exclamation info, and it will tell you. Just give you a little info about it. I'll pull the map up on the screen so you can see it too. No, not available on console. Not sure if there's any intentions on it being available for console.
What?
Map.
Never will be. It's a 4X.
Oh, good point. Giants doesn't allow larger than standard size maps on console. So it would never get approved.
I probably wouldn't put it to console anyway.
A lot of hoops and hurdles you'd have to jump over and through. Not worth it. I don't disparage people that play on console because that's what they got and it's the only choice they have or whatever, but the mod support for this game on consoles is next to nothing. Yes, get a PC. If you are a serious FS player, get a PC. The game doesn't actually let you excavate any dirt. It doesn't have dynamic dirt like Gold Rush does or anything like that. So even on PC, you can't just take like a backhoe or a track hoe or anything sort of scraper and move dirt. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, depending on the specs of your laptop, it could probably run it. At least minimal mods and stuff like that, I think you'd be able to run alright.
I'm running on a laptop.
MacBook? Just a regular MacBook or MacBook Pro? Got a MacBook, it's a little older. It might be worth trying it. It wouldn't run a whole lot of mods, I'm sure, but Pro, okay, yeah, it's probably worth a shot. It will run on Mac for sure. If you try mods and want to download mods, you usually have to unzip them and rezip them to make it work on a Mac, but that's pretty easy. Can I be reading chat now? Oh yeah, it's easy to do the unzipping. Mr. Gordy, you're right, but personally, my opinion is those mods are not worth anything. You're not technically digging anything. You don't actually get to see elevation changes. You're freaking digging in silage that has a different texture.
If they introduced terraforming, that'd be interesting.
It'd be pretty cool, but construction simulator, that's what that kind of stuff is for. This is farming simulator. I mean, if you got detailed enough to where it rained and you had actual running water and you'd have erosion problems or something where you needed to take a scraper and put in like a waterway or something, you know, for the water to drain a specific direction, fill your pond up for the dairy or something to water them that way, I mean, that would be fun, but just to move dirt around, Which, Arist? Bud, thanks for joining the stream. Thinking Bush, I have a G27 Logitech steering wheel, and then I also have the Cytec control panel. It works alright.
Badass.
What'd you say?
What? Nothing.
I'm a badass? No.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Ah.
I got a Logitech. I'm better than you.
Oh, I had the Cytec wheel. I bought the wheel when I bought the control panel, but it didn't last but 9 months.
Yeah, it was made out of cheap plastic for the price they wanted for it.
Well, the USB cable, somehow, I don't know how it happened, obviously, because I didn't take it apart, or it broke, but after it broke, was over Christmas last year. Not last year, the year before. And Brooks and I took it apart. Oh man, we're not gonna make it. Either Brooks or I are gonna make it. TxZar, how much you got left?
14.
The USB cable it's all one USB cable that goes from the computer up into the steering wheel and wraps around, and then it branches off onto the circuit board. But it wraps around the wheel, so like when you spin it, it actually stripped the jacketing off and started shorting it out. And then eventually tore a couple of the wires inside the jacket, because it's like multi-wire. I mean, just a minute or two. I saw that and I'm like, nope. So when we moved to Atlanta, I started scouring Craigslist and I found this wheel because it's, you know, one of the top sought after wheels because it still comes with that joint or the shifter knob. And I got it for like 150 bucks instead of 250 bucks. 350 bucks, which some people charged. If you go to eBay, you'll see them for 250 to 350, all the way up to 500. I thought I made a pretty good deal. Build a planter. Jake will take over for me.
What?
I gotta go eat.
Trying to get this field done, I should go.
We got 11 to do yet.
I'll be back later. I need to go get some groceries.
You don't need groceries. What small area could we... I guess we could cut 8. Get some grass for cows to get it ready.
Plow it and plant it.
Grass already? Or does that have trees in it where we need to cut trees down and all that junk?
8 I don't think has trees in it.
Could just cut it. Get off of it, we get off of it, but after it grows a bit. Then yeah, we could rip it and replant it to grass to get better yield if we need it. We don't necessarily have to do 1,000,000 cows. Ooptie's on so TxZar can see me come. I'm sure he's gonna be about out too.
Yep, 7%. Makes me feel like I'm going so slow when you zoom past me like that.
Yeah, that's how Dusty feels.
Must have been save point. Gonna make it to the end?
Yeah. I'm at 5.
Whoa.
It does that when you go a little too fast. Oh, a couple passes left. Down. Gotta go fill. I should have jumped in on that.
Should I even come back to the field?
You probably take over Dusty's planter if you
Yeah,
want.
you could just park it right there, pull out and park it along the road, and, or even right there since it's all sprayed, and just take with it. Alright, guys, we're gonna call it this. I'll be back later tonight. Do some. Ready for harvest. Fast forwarding. So, till then, we'll catch you later. See ya.